Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have $50 money matches, and it is between Toast and Roberto. Also make sure to go check out the Coliseum if you want to go ahead and play in any 1v1s or any tournaments in the future. I'll go ahead and leave their Discord down below at the top of the description, and let's just hop right in. So we're going to go ahead and see $50 with Losers Run Back. And then we will see Toast win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they'll decide to go first. 41 versus 52. Opening hands, we have Ash, Griffin, Kepler, Vice Typhoon, and Nibs. So this hand's really good. Ready to go first or second with a hand like this. And then they have Rocks Rose, Right, Temple, Black Dragon, and Snow. So deciding to play the Brave Token Dragon deck. Opening no going second cards. And then normal summon Kepler. Kepler effect goes search, go grab gate, then activate gate, effect the search, so gate will go grab the Lamia, then Griffin, special summon out. I like how the opponent had to think about that, think on Griffin, maybe trying to bait Gamma effect, because you don't really want to Gamma this, it's not bad, you stop the scales from coming out, but at the same time they're going to get something out of it. Then they're going to go scale up Cerberus and go. And then they're supposed to take 1,000. I know someone's going to be like, oh, but this says you take no effect damage, but you still take it. So that just doesn't work. And actually that 1,000 damage could end up mattering. They're going to make that level 4. There we go. I was about to say, it could end up mattering because if they end up going for Kingtail, Kingtail can only use its effect if you've taken damage that turn. So now they're going to go ahead and use the Wave King Caesar effect to go grab a Dark Contract. Then activate, effect, go banish, they're going to go summon out, and then go for the XYZ effect, special summon out from the graveyard. So that's going to summon out Griffin, and then Griffin to go search. That's probably going to search Headhunt. Yeah, very, very solid search. Very good interruption, and then they're just going to go end of main phase. Okay, so deciding to not try to combo more, but at the same time, this isn't bad. You have this card is, it's like borderline insane. If it said negate on it, insane, but it's just multiple interruptions with a lot of defense and a lot of attack on it. Also, if they out your scales, this can scale itself, which is pretty nice. They have Headhunt, they have Ash, they have Nib. They're for sure not losing this turn. They draw Veiler for turn. They go ahead and ask for what Headhunt does. And then activate right, special summon out token, bring out Fateful, normal summon Veiler, Fateful effect to go search, chain Ash Blossom on that. And then activate the other Fateful effect to search. So that's going to go grab Griffin and then discard. I think it's always good to confirm which effect they're activating. It's definitely something you want to do because it's just good to do, because even though they normal summon and then activate the effect, you can't really tell which effect they're activating. And then discard, Temple, special summon. Now they're going to activate Headhunt to take effect Veiler. Okay, so getting the tuner off the board. Now, been a while, bro. Yeah, you're right. Need you to make a move. Okay, banish Snow, special summon out Black Dragon. Now they just go ahead and admit defeat. Yeah, okay, so they summon it out, and it's you know what? I can't do this. So going into the next game, we're going to see Dragons go first. Opening hands, we have Ogre, Dark Ruler. Okay, interesting that they're siding Dark Ruler, because this doesn't work versus a lot of the artifact things. To be fair, though, people are getting smarter, and they're holding their Enforcer effect until main phase to play around, certain things. And because of that, they're actually playing into Dark Ruler. So maybe that's their theory behind playing Dark Ruler. Or because, they were money matching Roberto alt, and, let's be honest, as a Dragon player, Dark Ruler's crazy versus Dragons. Maybe that's why. I'll never know. Then they have Swirl Sign, Kepler, Tomless. So they have 2 going second cards plus combo. They have Ash, Foolish, Red and D, Nib, and Ogre. Opening 3 going second cards going first this time around. Activate Foolish Burial. And then Foolish, dump Abs. Abs effect to go search. Grab Tracer. Then normal summon, make Striker Dragon, Striker Dragon effect to go search out Boot Sector Launch. Yep, that's just going to go through there. So grab Boot, and then banish Striker, special Red MD, and then Red MD effect. And being able to banish Striker off, that's pretty cool, because you can like eventually Chaos Space that back. If you like mill it. Summon back. Now, getting rid of those, that's probably, that's probably just Seal Pass. Like, Romulus wouldn't actually do anything. You could, like, go into Needle Fiber. But, yeah, just Seal Pass. Solid. You have a lot of hand traps. So you have 4 interruptions plus Seal Boot follow-up. Then they draw into Nib. Now go main phase. Activate Dark Ruler, pretty much just Impermon Seal. And then Swirl Slime. So Swirl Slime is going to go ahead and get rid of itself and Thomas. And then they're thinking about which one they want to make. They are going to go ahead and not go into the big one. And then Swirl Slime effect. Banish, special summon out. Well, I guess there's like, multiple options there. But yeah, just go into the Flame King Giannis. And then effects. So yeah, Kepler Thomas, well, not using that, but effect to target that. This wouldn't have any effect there in graveyard. And then Kepler to go search, and then they're going to activate it. Effect to go search, Chain Ogre, and then turn those into the Link 2. Effect to scale up. So they are going to scale up from the deck. Go, and then Ragnarok. Battle phase, attack Seal. They're just going to activate Seal effect to tag out, and then Seal effect to special. So a lot of these deck lists only play 1 abs. So they might not have another one. Yeah, they're going to bring out Black Metal. Now, they probably play 2 Red MDs since they're summoning this out. Otherwise, you just summon... I don't know what you would summon, actually. Because this deck doesn't play Sacred either. So, it's not really too many good things. Black Metal goes search. So, okay, grabbing the Malefic Red Eyes Black Dragon. If you don't know what this card does, if there's a field spell, you can go ahead and banish a Red Eyes from deck. Boom! Well, Red Eyes Black Dragon to be specific, to summon it out. And then that's it. That's all it does. Fairly certain doesn't have any other actual effect. Yeah, there's no other actual effect. So the reason why you play this is it makes Black Metal a lot better. This card was actually tested 2 years ago, because you could normal summon Black Metal, make Striker, search Boot, search Red MD, banish Striker, summon back out Black Metal, and then turn those into Romulus. Romulus, Black Metal, go search. You go search Malefic, you search Ravine, you can summon Malefic, and then you can turn those into Seal, and then Ravine, go grab Tracer, and then it's oh, cool, Black Metal's a 1-card combo. I guess with a discard, but still 1-card combo. Then they just pass. No point of attacking with anything else. They're under Dark Ruler. So just passing with this board. They draw black for turn. Oh, it's such a good draw. So they do have Ogre and Nib. They didn't put interruptions up. They were just trying to simply play around the opponent's Nib. They were assuming you know what, if my opponent's confident with Seal Pass, probably have some hand traps back there. Boot effect special from graveyard, Chain Ogre. And then banish their Ogre to summon out Black Dragon. Now they're going to normal summon Ash Blossom, get rid of those, and then that's going to summon out Needle Fiber 1, Black Dragon 2, so search out the White Dragon, and then special summon Rocket Synchron or Red Rose. Okay, Red Rose, yep, that makes sense. Oh, and also, this is a level 7 too, which is kind of cool with the Red Rose stuff now. Then banish summon, so they can get hit with Nib at any time. And they do go ahead and drop it. Pass the Nib over to the opponent. Well, the Nib token. Why wouldn't I extend into Nib? Draw Kepler. So they know one of the cards in hand is Malefic Red Eyes. And they were playing around Nib last turn. So odds are they're probably going to continue to play around Nib. Actually, maybe not. Because the opponent doesn't have anything. If you get hit with Nib, what are they going to do next turn? They have a card that doesn't do anything, and they're going to be top decking, and they've already gone through, like, you know, some of their engine, like the Striker Dragon and Taboo. They've already drawn, like, the Baby Dragons. Why wouldn't you win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot 3 times when you play for big stakes? Facts. Okay. Pendulum. And then it's utterly ridiculous. Utter, like a cow. So bring out Kepler. And then Kepler effect chain link 1 and this chain link 2. So special summon out from the graveyard is going to summon out Flame King most likely there. So summon that out. Take 1,000. Well, you don't actually take 1,000. Usually you're supposed to take 1,000, but because you have go there, you're not supposed to take damage. And then go search out gate. So little mistake there. And then activate gate to go search. And then gate's going to go grab Orthoros. Normal summon Orthoros. And then turn those into Floor. So yeah, Floor just being able to stop Nib. Allows them to keep comboing. Even just popping this and like attack, pass, like that's fine. It's not a lot of damage because of this. It makes it so way the battle damage is halved. But you don't really need to overextend too much when they have a pretty good idea of what the opponent's hand is. But we're going to see Roberto lose the first match, so now they're down 50. Moving on into the next match, we're going to see Toast win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, decide to go first. 4th rock, paper, scissors, shoot win, by the way. We have Orthoros, Griffin, Nib, Swirl Slime, and Ash, so this works. Wow, it's actually pretty similar to the first match, right? Where they have like Ash, Nib, and then combo. And they have Temple, Chaos Space, Nib, Veiler, Tracer. Okay, they cannot complain about this hand. They have Nib, Veiler going second. They have Temple, Chaos Space, Tracer. Like, come on now. Then they're going to activate Swirl Slime. So, Swirl Slime, get rid of those. Bring out the Flame King. Banish Swirl Slime. Special summon out Orthoros. And now they are locked into Fiends now because they special summoned out Orthoros. They're going to use the effect to try to special summon back out Griffin. The opponent's thinking on this, and they're just going to let it go. So special summon out Griffin, and then Griffin effect to go search. Orthoros locks in the Fiend. It's an activated effect question mark. It is not. It's a condition. Okay, I would have activated it otherwise. Yeah, this is definitely something that you want to know, though. Then they're going to use it to go search out Kepler. Turn those into the link, and then link effect, chain Veiler. So they are on 4 summons right now. Now they're on 5. Normal summon Kepler. Kepler effect to search. They're going to search out the Swamp King. And then activate Swamp King to fusion. So get rid of those. And now here the opponent's going to drop Nib. Otherwise they just overlay and make the rank 6. And then that can stop Nib. So go ahead, drop Nib there. And then they don't have anything to target in graveyard with that, so just pass, draw right. You also have to remember, a lot of these, like the DDDs, like extra X stuff, they always have like these extra effects. Like this lets you special summon in defense. This lets you add back a Dark Contract. The other one lets you add a Dark Contract from deck. The other one lets you send a DD, R-Gate. One lets you gang 1,000 for each Dark Contract you control. You know, there's just multiple different ones. You have to remember like they're like the last effect of them, like the side effect, right? Bring out Token, then bring out Fateful, and then activate Temple. So Temple is going to special summon itself, and then Fateful effect to go search. So go grab Draco back. Fateful effect to go search Griffin, chain Ash, and then they're going to activate Draco back, effect bounce Token, normal summon out Tracer. Battle phase 2,000, 15, 16, 3,000. That should be game, right? Yeah, it's like, I don't think they would do this unless if it was game. So, moving on into game 2 now. We are going to see DDD go first. Opening hands. We have Thomas, Swirl Slime, Nib, Ash, and Map. What is up with them opening Ash, Nib combo? Especially versus Dragons, like, that's kind of wild. Then they have Ogre, Bell, Nib, Droplet, right? Okay, so they have 4 going second cards plus right. You can't complain about that. Like, that's enough to stop the opponent. Plus do a little bit. And if they get to keep one of these hand traps, you know, that's a tuner to be able to do, like, needle fiber plays. So activate, go search out Cope, lose half your life points. They forgot to lose half the life points, by the way. Also, I feel like Cope is, like, underrated in this deck. It's probably just a better, like, I want to say it's a better starter than Kepler, but it kind of is. Like, obviously by itself it's not, but having like the level 4s in loop is really big. Lets you play through a lot more too. But they're going to use Lamia, and then they're going to bell that, so they're probably picking up on like a weak hand, and then they're going to Swirl Slime, Banish, Summon, get rid of those, go into Link 2, Effect, Scale Up. So this will be scaling up the Ragnarok and then the Orthros and take the 1,000 there. They just never took, like, I'm not wrong, right? By half your life points? Yeah. Yeah, like, that's just how it is. Then they're going to pass. Okay, so Pendulum summon that and pass. Obviously not a very good turn through Bell. Then they draw a Veiler. That one pretty good last turn. Stopping the Link 2 effect. Activate right, bring out Token, bring out Fateful, and then normal summon Veiler, Fateful effect. Right's kind of glued to your hand. Yeah, go grab Draco back, and then use the other effect, Chain Ash on that. And now activate the Draco back from the hand. And then they're going to use the effect, bounce the Link 2, and then get rid of those, go into Needle Fiber. Needle Fiber effect, special. So that's going to special summon out Ghost Ogre. Alright. And then Battle Phase, Beat Over. Main Phase 2, Set Droplet Pass. I guess like Ghost Ogre is an interruption. Or they could just leave it on field as an extender next turn, because they have Ogre in hand. But maybe you want to use Ogre because you have Nib. Needle Fiber can tag out into Shooting Riser, which can dump. I'm not sure what you would dump. Usually it's Snow, but they were going second this game, so they would have sided it out. I guess you just dump Temple just to get Temple Engrave. Even though you have Faithful to get it engraved. Yeah, because this would search Griffin, so you definitely dump Temple. Draws Ogre. Then go main phase. Now they are thinking here about what they want to do exactly. Big thinking, to be exact. Pendulum summon out. And then they're going to activate the effects. Then they're going to let that go. So special summon out Lamia, lose 1,000, dump Vice Typhoon. They have been messing up like the damage a lot this game, which isn't good. Because they're supposed to lose 4,000. So they were actually supposed to be at 3,000 right now, and then lose another 1,000 from this, which puts them down to 2,000. But the thing is sometimes in Yu-Gi-Oh! You just mess up. But when you mess up, it's like up to the opponent to then catch you when you're just messing up, like making general mistakes. And the opponent just hasn't caught them, which is crazy. Some Shooting Riser effect to go dump. So Shooting Riser, dump Temple. Yeah, we already went over that. Nah, nothing on the resolution. Why would you tag out for Shooting Riser there? That's a horrible time to tag out, by the way. I don't see a point in doing that. That was just the improper move. You're supposed to save that. I'll go over it in a second. You'll find out why. Go for Link 2. Vice Typhoon. Oh, there we go. They took 1,000 off of that. Nice. Now they're going to Vice Typhoon effect. Banish. Bring out the Flame High King. And then go for the XYZ. And then try going Battle Phase. Activate Nib. So this is why they're supposed to save this, because you could go Needle Fiber effect, like end of main phase, Needle Fiber effect, Chain Link 1, Banish for cost, response, okay, no response, Chain Nib, Tribute the field, summon out Nib, Needle Fiber, then summon Shooting Riser effect, go dump Temple. So it's the same outcome, but Shooting Riser is still on board. In your Dragon deck, you get to keep a Dragon on board. Crazy, right? Like, that's pretty good. So they're going to go ahead, pass over. Also, it just makes the stats of this less, because the stats on this game kind of boosted off that Shooting Riser. It is a pretty big token though. Draw Ash. Now banish Temple, go search outright, and then Fateful, grab Griffin. Also, it'd be a level 4 tuner when they're getting access to this, so that could put Pega if they needed to. Okay, in response to Fateful, they're going to chain Ogre. Now, how much is the token? Pretty huge. Okay, so that's 7,900 attack, 8,900 defense. They should have had the shooting riser on board for a level 4 tuner, and then activate right, and that's Popega Ruler. Popega Ruler effect a mill, and then no matter what you hit afterwards, you could like dark take this. Pass leaves Nib in attack position, because like if you switch it to defense, it can get beat over by anything, and then token attacks you for game. Misplayed pretty bad, should have won this. Same, well, I don't know. Okay, they're gonna go ahead, beat over, and then main phase 2, Pendulum, and then activate the effects. So they're gonna Ash Blossom this, and then this will special summon out from the graveyard, lose 1,000, and then activate Orthros to pop, and then Chain Ogre to stop them from popping. And then just pass turn, draw Ravine. Now they're gonna activate Ravine. Okay, they just gotta play through Nib here. This doesn't do anything on the opponent's turn. Well, it's not going to do anything here on the opponent's turn. The negate, like spell trap, is only on your turn. Ravine, discard, dump Abs, and then Abs effect to go search. So go search out Tracer. And then normal summon Tracer. They still have like Striker Dragon. They haven't gone through that yet. So they're gonna normal out Tracer, then get rid of that, go for Striker Dragon effect, go search out Boot. Now, activate Droplet, getting rid of Ravine to negate this. Why? That doesn't make sense to me. Why you would go ahead and it has no effect. It's in defense. I guess it's kind of weird. If they had the negate, they would have done it on Ravine anyways and left you with one set card. But it just doesn't have a negate. Maybe they're like, oh, they forgot the negate. Let's go. I don't know. Activate Boot. Summon from graveyard. That's gonna summon Tracer. Tracer, pop, Boot, summon from deck. This is summon number 4 now. Then get rid of those, make Popega Ruler effect. It's not as good in this deck, not nearly as good. They have Temple over Levy. Hit Chaos Space, cool. It's not great, but at least it's something. Could have been worse. Now turn those into Dark Charmer. Then Dark Charmer effect, summon out the Link 2. I know you have some rock for me too. They indeed are going to nib you. Chaos Space, put back Striker Dragon, draw. This draws into Quick Launch. Then slap those. They only have the one Dark Link in graveyard, so this access code won't be able to pop very much. So use the effect, getting attack. Then effect, pop token. That's like a really beefy token. Now going battle phase. See, they could go ahead and drop nib, but there's no point of dropping nib here. You could just like wait, and then you can just nib in main phase too, like end of main phase, if they try to extend more. So battle phase, beat over. And this one's like second effect is the negate. This one doesn't have like the add back or anything. And then beat over cope. Main phase 2, they are going to activate quick launch to keep going. So quick launch, summon Rocket Synchron. And then on that summon, go ahead, drop nib. You don't want them even having hot red in graveyard because they could end up using it later on. And then draw cope. Scale up that. And pendulum. So pendulum effect. You need to stop playing correctly, start misplaying. Did I even play correct? I don't know. You seem too focused. It's annoying. Yeah, what? Said we're playing for 50s. You seem too focused. It's annoying. Are they serious? Okay, no. I was about to say, like, there's no way you're about to get mad at someone for, like, being dialed in while playing for money. But going on to the next game, we're going to see Dragons go first. Game 3, match 2. Opening hands, we have Kepler, Thomas, Cerberus, Nib, Ogre. Oh my gosh, they've been drawing Nib every game. With combo. It's just and they've drawn Thomas so much, by the way, for it being a one-of. Then they have Fateful, Quick Launch, Tracer, Black, and Recharger. So, normal summon, activate Fateful, go for Striker Dragon 1, Fateful 2, Ogre 3. So go search boot. You know, Fateful did its job. It traded with Ogre. One card in your hand that wasn't that great, traded with Ogre. Fair enough, we take those. Striker Dragon, pop itself, add back Recharger, activate boot, boot effect, summon out Tracer, Recharger, summon number 4, make Pepega, summon number 5, and then use the effect. So go mill 5, hits Temple, Veiler, gets to grab back Veiler. Temple's not a bad mill, you know, you can banish it, they go search right. They have gone through Fateful. I wonder if they play 2 Fateful. I would say probably not. I wouldn't play 2 Fateful in the deck, especially when they're playing 51. I don't know. This deck probably should just go up to like 60 cards or closer to that and play Enforcer. Because like at this point, you know, you're playing the Brave token and stuff, like a lot of other people. You're playing the Red Rose Dragon stuff. So you can do like pretty good turn 1 combos. But like the last engine you're missing is just Enforcer. And then you're practically like a based deck with like a worse turn 1. But you have like an engine. Like you have like actual like dragon engine, while base doesn't have engine. Their engine is Brave Token and Enforcer, but you would have both of those plus dragons. Quick launch, summon out Tracer. Now Tracer was used this turn. Nope, it was not. Now get rid of those, and then special summon out Needle Fiber effect. Okay, so going for Needle Fiber here. I guess they're just praying that they don't have Nib, right? Special summon out token, and then drop Nib. Literally every game you have it. Yeah, I'd get annoyed too, but they have Swirl Slime. Yeah, that's pretty good. Swirl Slime, now they can combo pretty freely too. Banish Swirl Slime, special summon out Kepler, effects. So special summon out Cerberus from Graveyard, and then go search Dark Contract, and then Dark Contract can search out Orthoros, so that way they can summon Floor, and then just go for game, so they have a negate setup. So that puts their opponent on have like Veiler Nib, and then if they Veiler Nib you, like they're not going to have much follow-up. I mean, they'll have this to search right, Pepega Ruler come out, Nib on board. Boot won't do anything because they'll have less monsters, but that's like worst case scenario. Oh, okay. So they just go ahead and admit defeat. Oh no, we can't lose a dragon player. Not like this. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We did see Toast go ahead and win both matches there. So Toast is going to walk away with $100, and Roberto Alt is now down $100. And by the sounds of it, that was their fourth $50 money match. It kind of seems like Roberto's actually down 200 and Toast is up 200. DDD going ahead and winning there. You know, they opened pretty well each game. I mean, having enough engine to like play, like a lot of the hands were like starter, extender, double hand trap, with there being a high impact hand trap. Like that's like the ideal hand. Low impact hand trap, high impact hand trap, starter, extender, and then there's like engine requirement in pretty much every hand, but that's just because Thomas likes the hand. He likes being around. But seeing how long, oh my god, okay, so that was 72 minutes. 72 minutes for both matches, which isn't bad at all actually. You know, it's like 36 minutes long for each match, which is fair enough, especially when we're seeing Dragon versus DDD. These are both combo decks. You don't want to mess up with these combos. Otherwise, your end board is way worse, or your follow-up is way worse than it should have been. But with that being said, the DV Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.